But people of this country are not going to...
What I'm saying... No.
Yes?
No, Arnab, no, what I'm saying is, first of all, political parties have to be honest to say, listen, within the political party, this is wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. You cannot defend the indefensible.
Why are you defending the indefensible, Meenakshi Lekhi? Why are you even trying?
I have not defended the indefensible, and that's precisely my point, that even BJP has not given a clean chit to Mr. Kushwaha on the issue of corruption. All that one is saying is, when you decide the issue of corruption, when you want to make CBI inquiries and raids, please ensure it is done in a fair manner. And especially when Mr. Abhishek was talking about Mr. Kushwaha and others, my point, the point which I want to insist is that at that point, Uma Bharti and Mr. Kirit Somaiya had mentioned about Mayawati's track record. And it was Mayawati's money which is being laundered. What action has CBI taken on that? And similarly, what action has been initiated against Mr. Chidambaram? What action has been initiated against... I'm not deflecting. I am saying, for the political reasoning on the issue of caste, Mr. Kushwaha joined the party. He has not been given a ticket by the party. He would have campaigned for the party for whatever it is worth on the issue of caste, on the issue of reservation. Fearing that dent, this particular action has been initiated, and people of this country better understand that.
You're deflecting, Meenakshi. I think you're deflecting.
I'm not deflecting. I'm not deflecting. In fact, BJP is very categorical when it comes to the issue of corruption.
31st of
we
December.
are not deflecting at all.
I want to get in. Abhishek wants to respond to you.
So far as CBI raids are essential, CBI raids are essential on so many other people. Why is no action?
No, Meenakshi, I'll tell you why I think you're deflecting. Because you're deflecting because while you will deny a ticket to this man, Kushwaha, your list of candidates for the assembly elections released on the 2nd of January. Ricky, released on the 2nd of January, features stars such as Dadan Mishra and Avdesh Kumar Verma, both former Mayawati ministers. Both these men. You don't give a list to one man and you want to highlight that. I can pull out the two people who are questioned and who have also been thrown out by the BSP with taints and been welcomed by you, who are being given tickets by your party. I want Abhishek to come in.
My question to you will be in retort that there are several leaders from BSP who have defected to BSP, joined Congress. Has Congress verified their antecedents?
No, you answer for what
I'm asking. There are several people who have joined SP. Has their antecedents been questioned? If answer is no, why single out people who have joined BJP?
Why single out is not an answer. Why single out? I take your question, but I think...
And that shows the political vendetta for which CBI is repeatedly used by the Congress. That's the point.
Again, I think you're deflecting, but you will not accept. But I'll get Abhishek to respond. Abhishek.
No, I think the questions that Meenakshi was raising and answering, that's not the question that we were raising, trying to raise here. The question that we started with by asking was, is Mr. Kushwaha's joining has had an impact on BJP, and why do we think BJP brought them in? Because the corruption as an issue, whose money it was, if she's saying that was somebody else's money, we don't know. How do we know that was not his own money? How do we know? Yes, I don't know. I'm not saying that it was his money, but I'm saying we also don't know that was not his money. And secondly, raising a question of propriety and raising a question of propriety on everybody else and saying that, look, he's not clean, so why ask me only, doesn't spare you from the fact that you have brought in a person who has a tainted image.
That's true.
And if you're clearly saying he's been brought in because of a caste factor, then I think people seriously need to have a very serious rethink about which direction is BJP heading. With 40 days of campaigning by Mr. Advani on the issue of corruption and saying we don't want dirty people, we don't want tainted people, we want clean image, we want clean politicians, and suddenly you bring in a person who was expelled from the party on taint charges.
Ajay Bose.
I think that's unfair.
Ajay Bose, on earlier discussions, Ajay Bose, we've had this chat and you have said that, you are looking at it in a certain way, that the urban audience will look at it. But these people, several people, when you raise questions of corruption, you yourself said these people will go and win. Mayawati will eventually win the UP elections, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Is that, would you still hold that opinion?
Yes. Try and understand. The only way of stopping politicians becoming corrupt, the only way is if people consistently vote them out of power. If a politician knows that he will be definitely voted out of power if he's corrupt, then I can assure you that very soon you will have no corrupt politicians.
No, but that's a...
But that unfortunately does not happen, because one of the problems is that the choices which the public gets, most parties feel
so why blame the
candidates
public
who are not clean.
No, but why blame the public?
If indeed the public had a better choice, then it's quite possible that they would get a chance of voting in somebody who's not just clean, but who will do something for them.
But why blame the public?
It's not enough for being honest, but it's also when the public feels that that candidate will do something for them.
No, but why blame the public?
But please try and understand that unless elections consistently, you have seen people like Jayalalitha, whom against so much corruption, sweeping back to power.
But
You've seen so many leaders. I mean, some of the most powerful leaders, like Sharad Pawar, have had so many corruption charges against them.
Sir, my question is,
I mean, that is the problem.
Forgive me if you think this is slightly naive, but my question is to Ashok Malik, following up from what Ajay Bose says, that your corruption neutralizes my corruption, we are all corrupt. We are all like this, and there's some Hindi sayings go, we are all in the same bathtub. I mean, that's a really cynical approach, I'm sorry. You're going to be held accountable, especially a national party like the BJP.
Naive approach, because even corrupt politicians do deliver to their constituents or to their constituency or to the group that votes for them. I mean, Mr. Kushwaha in the past 5 years has done a lot of work and run a very extensive patronage network for Kushwaha voters. Which is why he's still seen as somebody who can
the same argument.
Vote.
No, one second.
So to that extent, those who brought him into the BJP are right.
Then the BJP.
Having said that, he's got such a bad image, he's going to ruin the BJP in many other seats.
No. But by that logic,
in many more seats that he's going to get them.
So 1 minute. By that logic, Chidambaram has done much better work there. Why is the BJP targeting him? On the other question, you can keep arguing that.
No.
Why are you targeting? No, forget Chidambaram. Forget Chidambaram. Why are you targeting? Why would
the BJP?
No, why would the BJP target Raja? Raja's defense would be that I have done splendid work among my people. I mean, this argument is self-defeating.
Raja is useful for the DMK and the UPA, not for the BJP.
So we look
for the DMK to take.
But you brought it down to usefulness, which can be seen as convenience by some and opportunistic by others.
That is the fact of life. One can't run away from that.
Well, the fact of life today is also that there is an image of a national party that the party has to project, especially the BJP. I want to get in. Ajay Kumar wanted to come in. Sorry, sir.
I completely agree. The BJP has lost.
Yeah.
But I am saying Mr. Kushwaha is useful in UP politics. I am also saying the BJP, by bringing him in, has probably lost ground. But both are true.
This was a party that used to say we are a party with a difference. Ajay Kumar.
One thing is it's very important to all political people to understand that if we start working from now to get good candidates, it's possible. So I think the responsibility for putting bad candidates is ours. You can get even if you're cynical and look at caste combination and all that stuff, then we can get good candidates from that caste combination. So it's how you build it between elections. I think what we do is we don't do any kind of building of organization between elections, and when we have elections around the corner, then we start looking at candidates who are one or who are second or who are third. So it's for political parties to look back on their own record and say,
but Ajay Kumar, I want to keep thrashing on this issue of convenience. If convenience was all that is important and image is not important and taints are not important and the way people perceive you is not important, then why have Badshah Singh, Babu Singh Kushwaha, Avdesh Kumar Verma and Dandan Mishra been sacked by Mayawati? That's my question to Ajay Bose. Why were they sacked by Mayawati in the first place?
Obviously, they have acquired a bad image over a period of time, and Mayawati feels that she is better off without them. Other parties may not have that same problem because they were not with them for so long.
Yeah.
But I personally feel, I agree with Ashok, that you have to see specifics. Specifically the kind of gain which Babu Kushwaha may have brought to BJP is negated by the kind of damage he is doing to the larger image of the BJP. Looking at the BJP's core base, that they have a lot of urban, upper caste, middle class. I'm afraid, these things matter. Indian society is not absolutely the same. Anybody who's studied politics will know that Indian society is divided into various segments and various groups. It's not just one non-variegated television audience.
No, I'm sure.
Please try and understand this.
No, I'm sure. You see, I'm sure. I don't think it's a non-variegated television audience. I'm sure there is a lot of heterogeneity among our audience as well. And I can assure you that people outside the metros also...
And their perceptions are different.
No, that's all right. But my fundamental question is to the BJP.
Perceptions are different.
In the dock tonight is the BJP. The BJP is in the dock. And the BJP hasn't yet acknowledged tonight that it scored a huge self-goal. Meenakshi Lekhi, what is wrong in admitting that we have committed a tactical blunder?
No, it is not a tactical blunder simply because you sit in a TV studio and talk about and say it's a tactical blunder. It is not, because the fact is Mr. Kushwaha is with us on the issue of caste. He is with us on the issue of reservation within reservation, and that's where he came and joined. He has not been given a ticket on the issue of corruption. We have always maintained, please investigate against all those people where there is investigation which is needed. Why is, I think in the dock is the Congress, because they need to explain why only against Kushwaha and not against Mayawati. Why only against Kushwaha and not against Sheila Dixit.
Abhishek wants to respond
to you. Why against Kushwaha and not against Chidambaram?
Abhishek's taking a question. Last question. We are reaching the end. I have a question for Meenakshi Lekhi, but Abhishek first, yes.
Yeah, what Meenakshi is saying, BJP was always touted as a party with difference. So I think we are increasingly getting to know what the difference is. They've always said we are different, we are about principles, we are about perception, we are about building a brand image, and the image that they've tried to portray, where is it all going? Where is it all going?
Thank you for showing great concern.
This is precisely the point. We have not defended him on the issue of corruption.
What image are we talking about? What image are we talking about?
We are talking about straight politics. We are talking about this on issue of corruption. BJP has the same standard, but it is the Congress and SP and BSP who are playing this game.
No, Meenakshi, somebody was expelled by BSP, a party as good as BSP.
Yes, so many such people have joined SP also. What do you have to say about your own candidate?
Bringing that guy.
I think you need to check your own records. Abhishek, you need to check your own records.
I think one thing.
Yes, on issue of corruption, on issue of
from BJP.
Yeah, one sec. Abhishek, I think if Mr. Gadkari, Abhishek, 1 minute. I think if Mr. Gadkari is watching Newshour tonight, which I hope he is, because he hasn't been talking to our channel for some time, that he'll be absolutely touched by the concern that you have for the image of the Bharatiya Janata Party. But I must ask Meenakshi Lekhi, that Miss Lekhi, on another note, by your logic, you can even, 1 minute, on your logic, Meenakshi, you can give a ticket to A. Raja. And then if I ask you the question, you will say two things. First, you will say you have no business asking the question from a TV studio. This show can only be done from a TV studio. And secondly, you will say that we have not given Raja a ticket on the basis of corruption. We've given Raja a basis of some other...
We have not given... My question is question to you is very simple. Has Raja been given the ticket? Why are you putting this question
theoretically,
to me? This is only a hypothesis. Even Kushwaha is only a hypothesis.
Well,
we are jumping the gun. He has not been given a ticket. He has joined yesterday, and today you filed a case.
I know.
I mean, it just shows the double standard of Congress, BSP and SP.
I know.
This is precisely the issue. Several people have joined SP. Why no case?
Yeah.
Several people have joined Congress. Why no case? Why are you singling out Kushwaha?
No, I have a list of about 115 candidates, and I can assure you, in the run-up to the UP elections, we will tell our viewers the detailed profile, the biodata, and the achievements of several of these wonderful candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for that chat on the Newshour tonight. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.